Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you change after he rejects you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You remember the exact moment your heart shattered into 1,000 pieces. It was senior year of UA, and you'd finally worked up the courage to confess to Bakugou Katsuki. You'd been friends, or at least, you thought you were friends. He tolerated you more than others, let you study with him, didn't yell at you as much. You'd fallen for him somewhere between his determination to be the best and those rare moments when his scowl softened just slightly when he looked at you. Bakugou, I I really like you. You'd stammered out behind the gym, your face burning hotter than his quirk ever could manage. He'd looked at you like you just told him the dumbest thing he'd ever heard. Are you freaking serious right now? His voice was sharp, cutting. You think I have time for that shit? I'm going to be the #1 hero. I don't need some clingy extra holding me back. I wouldn't hold you back. I just thought. You thought wrong. His red eyes were cold, dismissive. Look, you're not bad for a background character, but that's all you're gonna be. I'm not interested in playing house with someone who will never be on my level. Got it? He had nodded, biting back tears, and walked away. That was the last real conversation you had with him at UA. After graduation, something inside you shifted. His words had hurt. God, they devastated you. But you refused to let them define you. You threw yourself into hero work with a ferocity that surprised even your friends. Every mission, every training session, every villain you faced became fuel for your transformation. You cut your hair, changed your hair costume to something that made you feel powerful instead of pretty. You trained until your muscles screamed, studied villain patterns until your eyes burned, took on cases that other heroes deemed too dangerous or tedious. Within 3 years, you'd climbed the hero rankings faster than anyone expected. You weren't top 10 yet, but you were close. And more importantly, you'd become someone who didn't need validation from anyone, especially not from someone called Bakugou Katsuki. The Hero Gala was packed with pro heroes from all over Japan. You'd been nursing the same drink for an hour, making small talk with Midoriya and Todoroki, when you felt it. That familiar prickle of explosive energy. No freaking way. You turned, and there he was. Bakugou didn't change much physically. Still same height, still built like he could break a wall in half, still scowling, but he was staring at you like he'd seen a ghost. Bakugou, you said coolly, nodding once before turning back to your conversation. Wait, hold on. He actually sounded surprised. He'd never heard that tone from him before. Is that really you? Last time I checked, he didn't bother looking at him. Midori's eyes widened, clearly sensing the tension. Kachan, did you not know they'd be here? They're ranked 30th now. 13th. Bakugou's voice cracked slightly. 12 after this week, actually. He corrected, finally meeting his gaze. Just took down that trafficking ring in Osaka. You know? The one 3 other agencies said was too complicated to handle. His jaw clenched. I heard about that. I'm sure you did. You smiled, but it didn't reach your eyes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I see Mirka waving me over. Todoroki, We'll finish that conversation later. You too, Midoriya. You walked away, feeling his stare burning into your back. After that night, Bakugo was everywhere. He showed up at your agency for joint training exercises. He took patrol routes that coincidentally overlapped with yours. He even had the audacity to bring coffee to your office one morning, your exact order, which meant he'd ask someone, "What is it that you want, Bakugo?" You asked, not looking up from your paperwork. "Can't I just bring a fellow hero some coffee?" You don't do anything without a reason. So, what is it? You finally met his eyes. He set the coffee down on your desk, and for the first time since you'd known him, Bakugo Katsuki looked uncertain. "I was a freaking idiot in school," he said bluntly. "Yes, you were." He blinked, clearly not expecting you to agree so readily. I'm trying to apologize here." "Then do it. Don't dance around." His jaw worked for a moment before he spoke. "I was so focused on being the best that I didn't see what was right in front of me. I said shit I can't take back. Hurt you when you didn't deserve it. And now you're this badass hero who doesn't need anyone, and I messed up. I'm sorry." You leaned back in your chair, studying him. Okay. Okay. That's it. What do you want me to say, Bakugo? That I forgive you? That we can be friends now? You shook your head. You told me that I was going to be a background character who would never be on your level. Well, look at me now. I'm right behind you in the rankings, and I did it without you. I know that. Don't you think I know that? I see your name everywhere. I watch your rescue footage. You're incredible, and I was too goddamn blind to see it back then. So, what changed now? Why does it matter? Because I can't stop thinking about you. Because every time I see you take down a villain, or save someone, I think about how I could have had someone that amazing in my life, and I threw it away. Because you were right there, and I was too stupid and too scared. Scared. The great Bakugo Katsuki was scared? Of course I was freaking scared. His red eyes blazed. You made me feel things I didn't know how to handle. I thought if I let myself care about you, it would make me weak. Turns out pushing you away was the weakest thing I ever did. You really hurt me. I know. I'll spend the rest of my life making it up for you, if you let me. 6 months later. Katsuki, if you blow up my coffee maker one more time, I'm actually going to break up with you. It's a piece of shit. I'm going to buy you a better one. I like that piece of shit. He emerged from the bedroom. Also, good morning to you too. His expression softened immediately when he saw you. Morning. He pulled you into his arms, and you melted. In public, he was still the explosive hero everyone knew. But here with you, he was gentle. Did you sleep okay? He murmured against your hair. Would have slept better if someone didn't wake up at 5 a.m. to train. I can't help it. Besides, I made breakfast anyway. Well, you're forgiven. For the early morning, not for threatening my coffee maker. I'm going to get you a new one. Katsuki, I'm the #2 hero now. I can afford the best freaking coffee maker in Japan. That's so stupid of you. You're impossible. And you love it. Love you. Love you too, you explosion-obsessed maniac. Damn right you do. You're doing pretty well so far. Though you could start by not blowing up my appliances. No promises, but I promise everything else. You and me going to the top together. I agree. And this time, he meant it. Thank you guys for listening. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye.